guess I felt too comfortable or content with maybe my own self-sufficiency in life. Worked for the same company for 33 years plus, and when I was laid off, that was a shock to my system. I felt still in control because I had 6 months of severance coming, but 6 months came and went pretty quickly. And the closer the 6 months got, the stronger and more earnest my prayers really were. And so we had Carol look at getting a job after she had been a stay-at-home mom for
18 years.
18 plus.
I hadn't interviewed in 23 years, so I was pretty scared about that, but I prayed about it. Through a friend from high school that I reconnected with on Facebook, her daughter was posting about a job, and she called me and talked to her boss. Cheryl Doggett was over the ladies' Bible study, and she just blurted out, God is telling me we need to boldly pray about this. And I thought, okay, and we did. And I remember looking at the clock, and it was 10:43. I'll never forget that. It's when I got home, I found an email from 10:43 to come in for an interview. I hadn't even talked to the company yet, so that was definitely a God thing. I went in, first interview, and I started 2 days later. So that was definitely God's answered prayer there.
So at that point, we had more proof or assurance that God really did have us in His hand and really was going to take care of us. I had just received my last severance check of the 6 months. Receiving my last severance check is like, okay, God. And a couple days later, I received a phone call at a place I didn't even apply to. And it was a brother of somebody I'd worked with for 20 plus years. And after a 10-minute phone call, I had a job. After 6 months with them, I hired on direct for the same salary I'd had before, which blew me away. I just felt so blessed. So even though we were worried, it didn't improve our life to worry, but through our prayers, we ended up actually being better off than we were before this. So why did we even doubt God? I jokingly said that this ought to improve my prayer life, but actually in the long run it really did. We started bringing more things to God, more earnestly, more expectantly, that there was somebody on the other end hearing our prayers, and it wouldn't always be answered the way we wanted, but over time we could see how the prayers, looking back on it over the years, have fit out better than we even asked for in that moment. So.